Well, evidence is crucial to solving crimes, and Dayton police collect a lot of evidence. Jackie Couture got an exclusive inside look on where that evidence is all stored and where it all eventually ends up.
It is one of the most important rooms here at the Dayton Police Department, but no one ever really sees it. Today, we got some inside access to the Dayton Property Room.
This is my collection of dollies that have been used in some type of crime.
Meet Sergeant Jeffrey Yaney. He manages the place.
There's all car parts, bumpers, pieces of cars from hit and run, grow lights from drug operations. We've got a cart here that was being used to burn the rubber insulation off a copper wire.
Never a dull moment. Bikes, TVs, cash registers, electronics, beer kegs.
It's always interesting here, yes. If you ever worked in a warehouse, this is a warehouse where people bring you stuff that you don't necessarily know you're going to get.
All the items are entered into the computer, then tagged and stored. The evidence that's processed at the crime lab sits while the trial goes on and the appeals process is completed. Sometimes it's years.
These are felony and misdemeanor crimes from last year.
Rows and rows of evidence, and weapons take up about a third of it. Shelves of guns, some of them found, but most used in or found during a crime.
We've got a fine selection of crowbars here, too. They come in all the time from people prying doors open.
Samurai swords.
Some type of sword.
Then there's the found property.
Only has 48 stars on it.
It's all sorts of items that people turn into the police, but no one comes to claim them.
My favorite, my 25-pound rock that was used in a criminal damaging or something.
As for the stuff that's still worth something, it's sold on propertyroom.com. The rest of it's recycled. The department brings in about $15,000 a year that goes back into city coffers.
One thing we saw a lot of today in the property room, lots and lots of tools, anything you can imagine. But the one thing that stood out to us, probably the most unique item here, the stripper pole.
People just bring you stuff and you never know what you're going to get.
Just another day on the job for Sergeant Yaney, watching over one of the most important rooms at the Dayton Police Department. Jackie Couture, Fox 45 News.
You never know what you're going to get. Well, if you by chance think you may have property there, you can go down to police headquarters to claim it as long as it's still not evidence.